This is not an ordinary time. It's the shift from what used to be to what I'm now sharing with you. You've been waiting, hoping with all your heart, and feeling that deep sadness. I'm about to share something really profound that goes beyond what we can fully understand. I just wanted to share that a time of quick insights is starting for you now. What was held up is now getting back on track. What once seemed far away is now easy to understand. What was once held back is now breaking through. I haven't just come to share news. I've started something that you wouldn't have been able to do by yourself. I'm not just watching from afar. I'm the one who has a grip on what seems impossible. I'm calling this moment sacred. Starting from this moment, my child, your life has a unique purpose. Every step you take really finds its direction. Every beat of your heart is now in sync with what I want. I didn't mean to step into your timeline. I got it started. I picked this exact moment to change everything because I noticed your soul was ready, your spirit was alert, and those who opposed you were completely unprepared for what I'm about to reveal in your life. The quiet fades away, and I speak up. This isn't meant for everyone, just for you, and I stand by that. I will now present you with unquestionable, overwhelming evidence that it is, my dear. You're not invisible. You were chosen by hand. You're not abandoned. You have been assigned. I was actively influencing your future while others failed to see your worth. I was bringing forth something much greater than your initial hope, while you lamented what never materialized. It's here now. Not just what you wanted, but also what I knew you would need when everything else appeared to fall short. It was timed not because I was not there, but because I promised that no one could diminish it, alter it, misrepresent it, or take it for themselves. This is not a leftover, a delay, an afterthought, or an accident. It is made especially for you. You don't have to understand how it will happen. It's on the move already. Don't try to convince people who didn't believe you. Just allow me to show it to you. They will witness the open unfolding of what you once said in private. It doesn't come quietly when I personally bring something forth. Unquestionably, it comes with force. The impossible diminishes at this point. When things work out for you, when things that were lost forever come back to you. The good news is getting closer. It's here. And I delivered it with strong conviction, a clear goal, and an unquestionably captivating speed. My heavenly action becomes evident as you stand there. Do more than just open the door. Do it quickly, because the thing you thought you would never see again is back. I stand right next to it. My little kid, do not be deceived by the silence that surrounds you. Please. While you sat silent and wordless, I was actively cleaning roots and dispelling lies that attempted to make your goal unattainable in invisible areas. Your quiet time wasn't a vacuum. Since you couldn't hear the powerful work, you didn't hear any sound. In the invisible world, it was my proclamation. My voice was resonating beyond barriers you were unaware existed, and the darkness believed it was its own as my strength filled the ground. I never abandoned you in that silence. All I did was use it to make your results stronger. Even if your prayers didn't seem to be heard, I was using that delay as the foundation for a more profound wonder. My unseen caring surrounded you in ways you couldn't understand when you were feeling alone. My influence was active, even when you felt silent. I was removing roadblocks, rerouting opposing forces, and ensuring you would win in the long run. I was continually making progress, even though you didn't feel any. Even during your darkest moments, when you were doubting yourself, and during the confines of your struggle, my proximity surrounded you. Every trying time was marked by my strength, bound to bring joy. In those quiet moments, you were never alone. You were with me. I took great care of you, my youngster. Even when you weren't able to feel my presence, I now reveal what I have been planning for your times of grief. This is more than just a present. The revelation is complete. Not a single moment of that quiet was wasted. Each passing moment was a sacrifice for this particular moment. I now exert all of my willpower when I move. I arrive with strength, not kindness. I prove myself with indisputable evidence rather than by suggestion. I make firm statements rather than inquiries. Doubt no longer clouds the blueprint for your success. It is gradually and uninterruptedly unfolding before your eyes. My child understood this fact. The silence wasn't a penalty. It served as a shelter. I prevented too much attention from being drawn to your impending victory. I protected your way from deceptive temptations. I stored your responses in a secure location so that when I eventually gave them to you, nobody could argue that they came from anything other than my own light. Your trust was reinforced during that quiet time. But that didn't mean I was gone. I paid constant attention to every sigh of disappointment. You became a force that helped me get through challenges. Every day you stood your ground, even when things didn't alter. Now the peaceful season is coming to an end, because I've finished what you couldn't see. My dear, get ready for the immensity of what is going to emerge, not just in your heart, but also in your spirit, intellect, and body. You never ended in silence. It was the setting up for your quick ascent. I always do things for a reason. My quiet moments are always fruitful. I never postpone my plans. They are preserved, set with care, and guaranteed to express themselves fully. Your patient perseverance has finally found its hallowed response today, and the victory that is soon to come will silence all the lies that said, "I was deaf," if you so choose. This particular moment is unique among all previous moments. It's because the heavens have responded, not because the days have gone by. Every element of the present moment is distinguished by a spiritual stirring that heralds activity in previously unimportant areas, rather than by everyday routine. Recognize, my beloved child, this is not an ordinary day. This new route is developing at a quick pace. This has nothing to do with potential outcomes. It has to do with finding the ideal time that fits my ultimate mission. Nothing can stop what is already moving toward your experience at a divinely accelerated velocity, which I have determined. I'm about to show you some clear proof. Get ready, my child, but do so with an open heart and a sense of anticipation. What starts today is my response to you, full of who I am. And it's something that can't be held back. What used to feel like being shut out, bringing a cloud over your days, is now fading away. I've traded every denial for a deep, unshakable assurance that can't be undone. The things that got in your way, the situations that kept you stuck, and the doubts that whispered it would never happen for you, are all now silenced by my decision. Every time you came across a blocked route, I noticed it. I kept track of every opportunity that passed me by. Every stop made your heart feel heavy. I made sure that every rejection you faced didn't steer you off your path, no matter how much it tested your trust. I just sent out one message that replies to all of them at once. A vibe that nothing can resist. That vibe really confirms it for me. It's not just a gentle agreement. It's a bold statement that reaches into every part of your life where you felt limited, overlooked, or diminished. This isn't just a small step forward. It's a complete entry. My confirmation isn't just about one wish or a specific time frame. It reaches into every aspect of your life and all your goals, even touching those parts you thought were locked away for good. Understand this truth, my dear. I never needed anyone's approval to start what I initiated in you. I never looked for other people's opinions or took a moment to figure out when my true calling would show up. I held off until you felt ready in your own heart to take in everything I was about to share. The moment we've been waiting for is finally here. Your past is shifting, my dear, because my promise is now unfolding. While some might say you weren't ready, I'm here to tell you that you've definitely been chosen. When things seemed impossible, I'm now taking charge and moving forward. Where you were once turned away, I'm now giving you full access. Anything that stands against you won't last long with what I've just started. No more chasing after pathways for you. Instead, good things are on their way to you. The favor I'm letting go of is stronger than any opposition, bigger than any challenge, and more significant than any holdup. I'm not just doing this for your sake. I'm changing up the whole setup that seems to deny my feelings for you. I don't need anyone else's approval for my confirmation. It reveals its own reality. It opens things that were closed, brings back what was missing, and resolves what was once dismissed. You'll notice this change not just inside yourself, but also in your daily life. Things will come together in ways that might not make sense at first. Those tough paths are suddenly going to feel a lot easier. What used to hold you back will now help you out, and you might not even realize why. This is because my goodness changes everything around you. It cuts right through the standstill. It speeds up what used to feel slow. It lets you know you've arrived at places you never thought you'd get to. This isn't just about getting what you wanted, my dear. It's all about getting what I've always intended for you. The rejections you faced were never the end of the story. It was that quiet moment right before something amazing was about to be said. Today, that declaration really stands out. I want to show you the world in a fresh light. Hey child, you're not just someone who almost made it anymore. You're the one I've set up for some serious success. You'll find yourself stepping into areas where you were overlooked before. I don't really go by the usual rules. I'm lifting you up, even if some folks didn't think you were ready for it. When I say something, my dear child, that's it. It's final. Don't worry about this powerful new momentum. Don't hesitate before the openings that are starting to show up now. This is what happens when my voice breaks through all those boundaries that were trying to hold you back. I've recognized and acknowledged not just where you are right now, but who you truly are at your core. Your identity isn't defined by what others think. The purpose I've given you really shapes who you are. Go ahead now, my child. It seems like all kinds of opposition are fading away now. There's a big change happening around you. Pretty soon, everyone will see clear evidence of my steady support for someone who kept their faith. Long before anyone made you feel less than enough, before the tough times tried to pull you down, and before you felt like you were meant to be overlooked, I was already by your side. I wasn't just sitting back and watching. I was getting involved and making things happen. I noticed all those times you felt like you were missing something important, and it seemed like your journey was heading towards disappointment instead of triumph. I saw how the challenges really took a toll on your efforts, with systems suggesting you should dial back your hopes, and people drifting away, creating gaps where support was needed. Even back then, I had the core of your future in my hands. Don't let that story be the one you end up living. Don't let temporary setbacks or unfinished results define who you really are. They overlooked your worth, but I switched up your whole path. I didn't just tweak a few minor things. I cleared out whole sections and kicked off a new adventure full of light. I let go of the weight of anxiety. I wiped away the feelings of being left behind. I silenced the harsh judgments that tried to define you. While some viewed it as the end, I saw it as the perfect opportunity to create something new. Even though it was said you were too broken, I see you as completely chosen. What used to be said about there being nothing left to expect? Well, I found out that this is just the start of something great. My dear child, you really need to get this truth. It's important. I've never let what others think about me hold me back. Their opinions never really determined your final situation. They just caught a glimpse of what you've been going through. I checked out the full design of your true purpose. So, I've put a unique mark on your life now. It shows not only determination, but also a complete change. I didn't just recognize the feelings of disappointment. I didn't really try to make it any easier to handle. I walked in and swapped it out entirely. You're not just defined by the challenges you've faced. You really show how much I've worked on bringing things back to life. I took the situation that was supposed to show your failure and turned it into the base for your big reveal. Do not let the world harden you. Do not let wounds turn into walls. Keep loving, keep giving, keep doing good, not because it is easy, but because it is holy, because it is what I created you for. And when you feel tired, when the weight of love feels too heavy, come to me, rest on me. Let me renew your strength. Let me fill you again with my spirit so you can continue to pour out. You were never meant to love in your own strength. You were meant to love through mine. I am here. I am with you. I will never leave you. But I am calling you higher. I am calling you deeper. I am calling you to walk as Jesus walked, not just in belief, but in behavior, not just in word, but in deed. Let your love be real. Let your good works be genuine. Let your life be like a letter that I've written by hand. Take a look, everyone. This is how everyone will see that you belong to me, through your love. It's not about what you know, what you've done, or what you say, but rather about the love you share. So, make sure to love deeply. Embrace love completely. Love with all your heart. Show love the way Jesus did. As you go through this, you'll discover that you're getting closer to me than ever. Every little act of love just brings you closer to my heart. Every good deed brings me closer to who I want to be. Whenever you pick kindness instead of cruelty, patience instead of irritation, and humility instead of pride, you start to resemble me more and more. This is what I really want. This is what I really enjoy. It's all about the journey, not the destination. It's not about performance, it's all about presence. Come sit with me, my dear. Come take a stroll with me and let your love make a difference in the world. Amen.